Hello Indonesia! It's me, your Miss Indonesia Kalimantan Barat 2025, Natania Ferris.
And I'm your Miss Kepulauan Riau 2025, Regina Marvella.
And welcome to Sisters Chit Chat! Yay!
Yay! So, I believe most of you have heard this narrative about women that cannot make great leaders because women by nature are soft. But is that really true? Let's dissect it together.
So today we're going to cover the topic of how female leaders thrive in different fields. We grew up with this culture where people associate men with the word leader. But in these past few centuries, us women has already give more than just proof to no longer commit and connect this male with the leader word. And what's your take on that, Miss Kepulauan Riau?
I absolutely agree. I think nowadays there's no limit of what we women can strive for. And coming from an engineering background, I've seen firsthand how female leaders can strive even in male-dominated fields.
Yes.
If anything, it makes women a more well-rounded leader. No, we don't say that.
Yes, to add, I would like to emphasize that for me, a true leader is someone with heart. Yes, number one is problem-solving skill, and number two is to have this ability to lead other people, but most importantly, to have a heart for others, because these leaders, they lead other people, and other people have feeling as well. With this in mind, this leader can create a healthier and more sustainable and also thriving work environment. And talk about work, I heard you're working in this consultant industry, right?
I am.
Wow, very girl boss. Appreciate you right here. And can you share to us a little bit about your work experience in this industry and how open it is to leader and how open it is to women leadership?
Of course. So consulting, basically, we help our clients solve their problems. And female leaders in our industry is highly empowered. They have the exact same responsibilities, same exact career track progression, and same presence in the office. We even have this program called the Little Sister Program.
Little Sister Program, what are those? Tell me about it, because I believe this Sister Chit Chat viewers at home is probably wondering, what are those?
Okay, so the Little Sister Program is where female leaders are matched with female juniors to discuss how it feels like to become a women leader and how to strive better in the consulting industry.
I see. What do you do other than that serious stuff?
So, aside from the serious stuff, right, we also host yoga events, journaling sessions, and matcha just to reflect on how we women can strive better in consulting.
Count me in. I want to join as well. Can I do that?
Of course, please apply, miss. And I think in contrast to what I do, right, you're working in a very creative space. So how do women strive in your industry?
First of all, I recognize that we work in such a different field, and I can see that you love your job as much as I love mine, and you're very passionate as well as me in our jobs. And I love that for us. Yay!
Girl power!
Yes, and for contextual background, I work as a professional trilingual MC, I do voiceover, catwalk choreographer, and I do public speaking workshop here and there. And in my work field, I'm very grateful I got to meet a lot of new people, and it keeps reminding me of why I do what I do. And as an MC, I lead events, I be the voice, and they trust me with whatever decision I'm making on stage, on air. But with this leader work, I have a different approach, Miss Kepulauan Riau.
How's that so?
Well, common people would think that leaders would mean someone who is in charge of something, who gives direction publicly. But for me personally, leader is someone who guides others in silence and to give inputs when no one's watching and to push and grow others to their limits. So I would really like to explore this topic with you, Miss, and also with this Sister Chit Chat viewers at home about what is the true definition of leaders really.
That is such a strong point, miss. And based on my leadership program that I attended, to lead can manifest in 3 different ways. First is to lead self, lead team, and lead change. So you lead change when you're able to lead yourself and the whole team member can lead themselves towards the same goal, so you can all be change makers in your own field.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Kepulauan Riau, for sharing that with us. It is such a new inspiration, and I believe it will be an insight for those watching at home as well. And like Miss Riau and like Miss Kepulauan Riau said, let this be podcast be a reminder of how strong and powerful us women can be, and and the only limit we have is the lie we believe we have.
Yeah, so I hope we all learned something new today because I definitely did from our discussion, and I hope this inspires you to keep thriving as a woman because your identity shouldn't define your ceiling. So go dream big.
Yes, go dream big. And again, we would like to connect more with you and connect more with Miss Kepulauan Riau as well. And we'd love to cover more topics next time. So please stay tuned and see you on the next episode of Sisters Chit Chat. Bye!